Hi all, welcome to Awareness Camp, and today we are going to talk about data leaks. So what is happening nowadays is that, as you can see now here, today only in the morning when I am recording this video, we have received a message that Upstock's data has been breached, and here means all the personal details are available with the hackers. Apart from this, I consider this month as a month of data breaches, because as you can see in the past, MIDC was have been hacked, MobiKwik was hacked, Airtel has been hacked few months ago, and LinkedIn has also been hacked. So what LinkedIn claimed that it is not a data leak, that the data was scrapped from their website, but yes, something has happened related to data. And Facebook was hacked. So all the major websites have been hacked and their data was leaked. So will it concern me? Should I be concerned about it, or will it affect me? We are going to answer that question. So what happens when data leaks is when the data leaks happen is that your data will be available on the dark web. As you can see, we were able to access the MobiKwik database on the dark web, and as you can see here, PAN card, person photos which are uploaded by the users for KYC. There are QR codes. Here is a data leak which has happened for MIDC. So MIDC was not a data leak, but simple data was uploaded on the dark web, and it was regarding the ransomware, and the ransom was demanded of 500 crores. So what we were able to achieve is that whenever the target, what the hacker has done, or a cracker has done, is that he has uploaded a whenever you type the number here on this website, on a dark web link, you have to just type the number of any person and enter search, and if the data is there in the data breach, it will return all the credit card details and all the things. So it doesn't matter, like I have created my account in MobiKwik in 2015 or 16, and I have deleted my account, but still I was able to my data was there on the online, so it concerned me. So when I have checked some of my friends' number, I was able to get all the card details of my friends, like which bank they are using, what are the card details, what is expiry date, and all that things. But what attacker has done is that he has started some numbers in the middle, so complete data was not visible on the dark web. And this is one of the old data breach which was happening, and in the same it has happened on the matrimonial website on Gujarat. So what one of the attacker decided that he will make some money during this season of data breaches. So he posted on a link of Telegram channel which state that I have hacked the M-Aadhaar app, and I have data of almost 10 TBs. So what they do for sample and proving that he has done something, he has posted these images, and if you want the complete database, you have to pay something. So when we have analyzed this, it was like all the images are from Gujarat only. So we have just linked that yes, this is from Gujarat. Their database with that has happened. So here is the Facebook database that has happened. That phone number of a user, and the number of his account number, what is his name, and all the details are available. So will it affect me, or how will I get affected? Is like whenever nowadays what is happening, when a scammer calls you on the phone that I am calling from SBI, I am calling from RBI. So he calls and he tells you that he is calling from SBI, because most SBI is India's biggest bank. Most of the people have their account with SBI. So what he thinks, that if I am calling a random person that might have his account in SBI, so what he tries to do, he's tried to trick you that yes, he is from SBI and all the things. But what will now happen is that if attacker purchase this database or something like that, attacker will tell you that yes, I am calling from XYZ bank, and by looking at your account, he will yes, CV's details are this, and you will receive a OTP or something like that. So to be aware about it, that you should not share a OTP to anyone. No, don't install any third party software if a person tells you on the call. That's the best practice. Apart from this, whether you have been hacked or not, you can just visit the website Have I Been Pawned or Dehashed. Dehashed is one of the good because it has some merits and demerits. That Dehashed has the issue that it is paid website. So, and the best part is that not when you pay for it, they provide you the service that is best. You will get the passwords that were hacked. And Have I been pawned will just tell you that yes, you have been hacked, and these are the websites that have been that in which they have found your data. So apart from this, you can just do that. Update your password regularly on a regular interval, that is 15 days, 30 days, or 45 days. You choose any number of days, but just update your password. It will just affect you from lots of data breaches. If possible, then just try to update your password. That if one years get over, you can just dismantle your last debit card or credit card and just ask for the organization or your bank to issue new credit card. So what will this happen is that it will cost you around 2 to 300 rupees depending on your banks and all the other conditions. But if there is any data breach in which your credit card or any other sensitive data are leaked, it will just not affect. For example, my card details were available on the dark web. So, and I have used MobiKwik in 2017, so 2015. So as you can see that I'm not just it was a new app I have installed and done some transaction, but that my digital history is haunting me today. So I will just request everyone, if you can possible and if you can afford 500 rupees a year, then per card, but then it will save you lots. It can save you lots of money. Apart from this, I enable two-factor authentication, and there is one more thing that you can do is there is one bill called Public Data Protection Bill, that is PDP bill, and you can just request Government of India from your side that PDP bill should come in force. So thank you for watching it. Please like, share, comment, and we are going to see one example of like what happens when your password gets hacked. So it is as you can see, it is Have I Been Pawned. So I will just check my email address. So you say yes, you have been breached five databases. So my account was found in 5 different databases. So here are its name, like Canva. I had a Canva account. CT0day, I don't know what it is. Dubsmash, yes, I have installed Dubsmash a few years ago. So my data was, and Nitro is also one of the service that I was using. So my data was also, but I'm not concerned about it because I usually use a different password for different. So I also use different password every time that you try to create an account. And if possible, you can just use temporary passwords. They are the best. They will just provide you a temporary email address for 5 to 10 minutes. And if you want to use the service, you can just type like tempmail.org. That's the URL, and at when it loads, that yes, you have currently have a email address or temporary email address, and all the email address it will be received in this inbox. So if you want to sign up for any pages on News Shelter, you can just so for example, if you are getting a service that you have to provide an email address to download any book or something like that, or PDF or something like that, you can just copy this email address and paste that website, and they will send you the email here. So your data will not be breached by following the such practice. So all the best. Thank you for watching and giving your time. We totally value your time. Thanks for once again.